Hello everybody, welcome back to Danny Plays Minecraft. We are at the Cactus Farm. May not recognize it, I built a little furnace room because we started smelting our dyes. Let's see. We got some space left for more. But yeah, so starting out here. Oh, we got a little bit of dropping out of here. Everything seems to be working fine though. So I AFK'd here for about, I'd say maybe 6 hours, maybe a little bit less. A little less than 6 hours I've AFK'd here. And you may notice I got a new ring around here. It's looking really nice. I like the new ring instead of the wood. So now the only thing left to do is put glass on here. And that will make it really cool. Anyway, so let's head down here. And we've got a little collecting area right here. I do wish I made a collecting system, because that would just be so much more efficient than collecting every individual piece out of the 18 furnaces. Or every little stack out of the 18 furnaces that I've got on this row. But it doesn't matter. So we grab that, and that's really good for our clay. So I'm just gonna pop the rest of the 3 in there. And let's just grab the rest of these. Level 30 already. Nice. Alrighty. Let's head up and fly over to the base. And we need to put some glass on here pretty quick. And I did mine out that desert, so we can probably get that. Oh, I did want to deal with the skeleton horse problem over here because yeah, there's some fellas down. Oh, you can't even. Oh yeah, you can shoot, but alrighty, buckaroo. I don't want to hit the horse. I want to hit the skeleton. I should probably do it when I can actually see it. Oh, there's one over here, but I know that if I get close to it, it's going to do the lightning spawn and just going to pop out with skeletons. Like, let's see. Can I get close enough to you? Maybe I got to hop on the fence. Is this, I wasn't stolen? No, that's not, I wasn't stolen. Do a little parkour jump on the fence over here. And look at this. Right when I get close. Oh. Guess not. Well, cool. Oh, we can actually get this guy. Oh, that's pretty neat. Let's hope he stays near here. Oh, it looks like the skeletons, had a bad time. Sorry. Alright, I'm getting off track here. Let's head back. We need the terracotta, because we need to plop these boys. Alright, we have a shulker of terracotta. And we just got some of this too. Here it is, the lime. Not sure why the lime one, but probably because it was the only available one that we had. Let's shift click that. And if we just look up terracotta, purple. Why would I want to make purple? Green. No. Do I have to? I can't just look it up. Is that going to be stuck? Oh, no, it isn't. Alright, because it's a little bit less of a pain in the ass to look it up on there and have that done. But this is alright. Just takes a little bit longer, but that's fine. There we go. Bam. It's a lot of green terracotta. I don't get why I just didn't do this. The things I realized at the last second. Oh, marvelous. Let's throw that in there for right now. Take out the rest of you. Plop you in there. And we'll make a little bit more terracotta before we fly over to our canopy and start filling in the cracks. I'm hoping that it'll look pretty neat. I hope so, because I've seen people use the terracotta over the canopies and it's looked really nice, so I'm just hoping that mine does the same thing. But let's get the rest of those in there, and we got a whole ton of green dye. That's alrighty. It's alright. Alright, so now we probably want to sleep, because last thing I want is to get shot off of the canopy by a skeleton. So we'll head to sleep, wake up, head over, and we'll do whatever we can over there. But that cactus farm is working wonders, because I thought that I would have had to wait a longer time to actually do that. Let's head over here, land on top. Now, if you don't know what I'm about to be doing, let me show you. So let's take out as much of the stuff as we can, and let's just, oh, not that. No, get back out here. Alright, get the green dye in there. So take all that out and actually save one space for the box. And you see these leaves up here? Yeah, we're gonna go over every single leaf with the terracotta to block out as much light as possible under there. This is gonna take a very long time, but it doesn't really matter. And then once we're finished, we'll go over it with some leaves and make it look a little bit better, so that it doesn't look like a huge cluster of trees at the top. But this will just make the leaves a little bit more thicker, so then the light won't seep through, and make it look a little bit funky. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit. I'll give you a couple progress updates. And until then, I will be back. First progress update. We got quite a bit of it done. Eat a little bit. Yeah, it's getting there. Let me go sleep so you can see it in the day, because you can't really see it at night with the shaders on. Oh. But yeah, I need a lot more clay. So we're going to have to make a trip to the mesa just to get more clay. And then we got to get a whole ton of shears, because leaves are going to be torturous to gather. Ugh, nice. Yeah, so I only did the tops of them. Let me get a little higher. That's how much I did. That's how much is left. There's a lot. I gotta get all the way to over here. I mean, I'm fairly far in, but not far enough. Now, I'm only doing the top of it. I don't know if that affects the light level below, because, oh, let's compare it. So, light level down here. I mean, you can barely see a little bit of sunshine poking through, but when we put in the extra stuff, you won't be able to see the light poking through at all. Ow. Nice. You won't be able to see the light at all through this, so that's gonna be really good. It's spooky. This is also very fun right here. But we'll end up removing those and setting up just all the branches, all the trunks and stuff. So it's going to look really interesting, I think. And as for leaves, I think we're going to end up going to the dark oak forest, and we're just going to snag some leaves from over there. But I like how it's turning out right now. I think it's looking really, really nice. I mean, it's spooky, dude. You can't see any. I was going to do the sides, I did start doing the sides over here, but then I figured that that's going to take way too much clay, and I was right. It took a lot of clay. I started doing the sides over here. Actually, I forgot I can zoom in. I started doing the sides over here and in between there, and I don't know if it affected the light, but it definitely affected how you can see through, because here's the area where I did it, and you can't see any bit of sunlight. But when you go around in these areas, you can, so I think I might do a little bit of the side. So we're going to head back to the mesa, and we're going to grab... Actually, we'll use this last little bit of the clay before we head back, or head to the mesa. So I'm going to fly up there, and I'm going to put the rest of the clay on. We'll head to the mesa, and then we will have to stock up, because our cactus farm should be smelting some more, but we got just a little bit left in here, not a lot. Yeah, not a lot at all. What does it call it? Oh, green dye. That's what I saw that I thought I had a lot of. So this is what I've been doing. It's just going over the top of it. But if we head over to the area over here, you can see that I didn't let any light through over here. I covered it completely. And I think that's what I might end up doing. It's going to cost a lot of clay, but if we're going to be in there for quite a bit, because I'm thinking about putting a couple things in there, it'll be worth it to spend a little bit more time and clay on it. So I'm going to work on the rest of this, and I will see you in the mesa for some satisfying clay clearing. Looks good. So I ended up doing the sides of some of the trees, and that was a good idea, because if we go down here, you can see now there is no light, or there's barely any light that'll poke through here. Yeah, just like over here and stuff, but we can patch those up when we do the leaves. So now we just gotta make a whole ton of shears and say goodbye to the dark oak forest, because that's all going to be coming down probably, just because there's so many leaves. Come on, I'm a really bad bow shot. Anyone else? Yeah, boom. Boom. I'm having too much fun with staying down here and just hitting them with arrows. It's nice. I just swap out my pickaxe because it's getting really low durability, and I gotta go to the end to repair it. So I just swapped it out for a little bit. But everything seems to be looking nice down here. I like it. It's really dark. It's spooky. I mean, it's not dark because we've got the torches down here. I mean, we could probably extend it a little bit more, because, you know, it doesn't like feel as dark down here. So we can probably extend it at least a little bit more, just to make it a little bit dark. I mean, like, you can see that it's dark though because of the leaves, but I think it might be the torches. I'm not gonna remove them all, but I think it's the torches that are making it seem like it's really light down here, even though it's pitch black pretty much. Got space right there. So I'm gonna make a whole ton of shears, and it's time to get these leaves down, because, I mean, I don't really like the look of concrete and leaves, or not concrete, sorry. The clay and leaves, or terracotta, however you want to call it. But I got everything. I got the sides, I got some of the bottom. I went all out for this. So I'm gonna go grab some shear, or a lot of shears, probably a couple hoppers full, and fill the shulker box with them. And yeah, this is gonna be a huge leaf gathering, because this already took a couple hours to do. It's very tedious work. Just going over and over and over, because I think we're going to have to do 2 layers of leaves to make it so that the clay isn't visible through the leaves. Or I mean, I guess we could do only 1 layer. I don't have any shears on me, but I feel like 1 layer is kind of too thin, so we might want to move to 2 layers just to be safe, so it looks good. And then as we go, we can like flatten out these areas and make it look more like a roofed forest. But obviously there's a couple things that stick out in it. We've got 3. 1, 2, yeah, 3. So we'll just fix it up a little bit while we put the leaves on. And I should probably head to bed, because the last thing you want is a whole ton of mobs spawning on top of that thing. I already had a skeleton knock me off once, and I should also replenish fireworks. Can use them as arrows on crossbows. But yeah, I should. So we'll do the shears, get the leaves on, and hopefully this thing will look really nice. So then in the next episode we'll have to, or if we decide to take a break from the canopy for a little bit, we'll always just have something. So we'll do whether it be the stem, the houses, because I want to make it into like a little village down there. I think that would be really cool. So right, shears, almost forgot. But I think it would look really cool with a little city down there. So we'll probably end up doing that. I was considering making a base down there, but then I heard about Mushroom Island. But then I looked up on MC Atlas, or the whatever it's called, the site, and the Mushroom Island is so far from here, like insanely far. So we're gonna have to travel through Portal, and hopefully we don't have to come back here, because it's gonna be a long trip. We need ice though. Anyway, I think I'm going to tuck this shulker box in the under chest. Actually, I got some space for the clay. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck that in the shulker box, or in the ender chest. I'm gonna take that because I gotta repair this, and I think I'm gonna call this episode in. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Next episode, I wanna fix the smelter over there, so I just gotta move the redstone down one, not too much of an issue. And I don't know if I'm gonna be working on the canopy next episode. It's a lot of block placing, so I don't want to do the leaves this episode, just because it's a little too much. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. We'll probably return to the canopy within 2 or 3 episodes. I'm pretty sure we'll get it done quick. But next episode, I think we might start doing some builds under the canopy. So, like towers, mushroom houses, just cool little things. Otherwise, we'll probably do a couple farms. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and goodbye, everyone.